Alright, what's up guys? So today I got a little something for you to do with my Century Arms opap. See if I can hold this still here. So last weekend I went out shooting and I got to the end of like the second or third magazine and the bolt stuck open. I was like, well, that's weird. And I gave the back of the charging handle just a little slap and it went home. I was like, huh, that was weird. So I pulled the bolt back again and it stayed back until I pushed it forward. And as soon as I gave it just a little push, it slammed home. So I just shot my AR for the rest of the day. I was kind of pissed off about the whole thing. So I get it home and I take it apart. And I'm going to clean it and see if I can figure out what's going on. And the first round count for this gun is right around 2,000. So the first thing I notice, see if I can get this thing to focus here, is I don't know if you can see that on the back there where the carrier hits the hammer and cocks the hammer, but it is mushroomed. See that? It's mushroomed all around. Okay, that was the first thing I noticed. So then I take it apart, pull the bolt out, and the one thing that I noticed when I first bought this gun that I never really paid any attention to. I don't know if you can see in there, but where the cam for the bolt rides, there's machine marks, and it's really sloppy machining, and you can quite easily feel those with your thumb. I mean, you know, it's very easy to feel that. Now, the other thing I noticed upon disassembly, if I can get this to focus there, but right at the very front of the carrier, where the bolt, you know, goes into its most forward position, it's mushroomed. The carrier is mushroomed. I know this is not cooperating very well and focusing, but I'm sure you can see that little shiny raised part. There you go. In the very front. It's mushroomed there. Third thing I noticed, on the bolt, this would be the bottom of the bolt that's going to ride on the hammer. Okay, right in the very front, about where my thumb is, that shiny spot, it's mushroomed there. And there is a lip on the bolt. And so what I'm thinking is happening is that part there, coupled with this part on the back of the carrier that is mushroomed. I believe when the bolt goes to return forward, that is hanging up on the back of the hammer. So that piece that I was showing you rides right across the top of the hammer here. That's what contacts the hammer and cocks the hammer. And then the bolt goes back, and I don't know if you'll be able to tell this on video, but this part here slants down and then comes up to a point right there in the middle. And I think what is happening is where that piece is mushroomed, it's got a lip on it, and I think that's just catching on the hammer. Now, there is no way in hell that the material this bolt and carrier is made out of should be soft enough to mushroom. Just simply from contacting the hammer. It doesn't take that much force to push the hammer back. So, what I'm trying to figure out is was there something that went wrong with the heat treat? Maybe on this carrier and this bolt? In the next day or two, I'm going to be contacting Century Arms and attempting to send this stuff back, because it's not right. There's no way in hell that should ever mushroom. So, I don't know if any of you guys have ever had an experience like this with an AK Bolton carrier. If you have, maybe give me a little insight on, you know, like I said, the only thing I can figure is it was a bad heat treat. So, instead of spending the $100 or $150, whatever it would be for a new carrier and bolt, I think that Century Arms should replace this. Now, the only bummer part about that is that means that my gun's going to be down for a little while. So, we'll contact them, see what they say. So yeah, let me know if you guys have ever experienced this with your AK platform, whether it's a Century or a Wasser or whatever. So, sweet. Thanks for watching, guys, and let me know. See ya.